How's it going, everybody? The PlayStation Ready Set Play sale is running from now until August 26th, and there's a ton of absolute bangers on sale for up to 90% off. Every day I put together lists of the top games you can get at a deep discount, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. If any physical editions exist, you can find them down in the description, but with that out of the way, that's enough yapping from me, so let's get straight into it. For $24, 60% off. Blazing Strike is a classic 2D fighting game set in a post-apocalyptic world run by a corrupt and murderous government, where a resistance group of 14 unique fighters clashes in a long battle to reclaim civilization's future. The innovative Rush system adds a fresh dynamic to traditional fighting game mechanics, with online rollback netcode ensuring smooth, zero-delay matches against players worldwide. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about an hour to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $24, 20% off. Busbound puts you in the driver's seat of officially licensed buses, exploring a fully simulated city alive with traffic systems, day and night cycles, and shifting weather conditions. Drive true-to-life American buses like the New Flyer Excelsior and Bluebird Sigma, upgrade stops and unlock new routes to transform districts into pedestrian-friendly spaces, and band together with up to 3 other players to elevate your transit network. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $19, 35% off. Citadelum tasks you with building a settlement, gathering resources from forests and quarries, breeding animals, and welcoming citizens as artisans, farmers, and soldiers alike. Explore the world map, free villages under siege, engage in tactical auto-battle combat with your legions, set trade routes to scale up your economy, and rise to the pantheon by building temples and making offerings to capricious, ruthless gods. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $14, 30% off. Collector's Cove is a tranquil farming adventure on the high seas, tasking you with growing a flourishing floating farm alongside your animal friend across a whole ocean full of secrets and surprises. Cultivate rare crops, reel in elusive fish, discover new islands and climate zones, fill in your collector's compendium, craft items to personalize your ship, and strengthen your bond by customizing your trusty animal companion. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $19, 25% off. Starship Troopers Ultimate Bug War is a retro first-person shooter where you play as Major Samantha Dietz battling the arachnid threat across a solo campaign packed with missions, secrets, and FMV appearances from General Johnny Rico himself. Wield over 30 weapons, from the classic Morito rifle to tactical nukes and mechanical bipeds, burning, dismembering, and crippling waves of bugs in humanity's desperate fight for survival. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $12, 60% off. Cyberdimension Neptunia, Four Goddesses Online, is a vibrant action RPG where you lead Neptune and her party into the virtual world of Allsgard. Play solo or team up online in a 4-player party to hack and slash through hordes of enemies, complete challenging quests and hidden dungeons, and rescue the creators of Leanverd, all while navigating dynamic battles, interactive puzzles, and story-driven events filled with humor and intrigue. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $24, 20% off. Sumerian Six leads the Enigma Squad, a team of commando scientists fighting behind enemy lines to thwart ex-member Hans Kammler's plans involving Geistoff, a mystical substance. Team up with allies like exiled chemist Rosa Resnick, Wojtek the Werebear, and psychoanalyst Siegfried von Adelsberg, chain together unique abilities for devastating effects, sneak through Nazi strongholds, and travel the world facing supernaturally charged foes. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $20, 50% off. WitchSpring R is a charming story-driven 3D RPG following Pieberry, a young witch honing her magical skills and exploring a vibrant world full of secrets, mystical creatures, hidden treasures, and challenging bosses waiting around every corner. Combine strategic turn-based battles with deep crafting, collection, and customization systems to shape Pieberry's abilities and gear in a richly detailed, heartfelt fantasy adventure. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $16, 20% off. Iron Meat is a brutal, fast-paced run-and-gun shooter inspired by classic arcade games, where you battle the meat, an all-consuming interdimensional biomass, across 9 gore-soaked levels packed with bullet barrages, mutated enemies, and colossal multi-phase bosses. Bring a friend and couch co-op for double the firepower, and unlock over 30 hilariously wild character skins like shark heads on robot bodies or demon-winged cowboys. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $12, 60% off. Obduction is a sci-fi adventure, sending a mysterious artifact to abduct you from Earth and thrust you into an alien landscape pieced together from unexpected times and distant places. Explore breathtaking environments filled with intricate puzzles, decipher cryptic clues, and interact with a world that responds subtly to your choices, uncovering secrets at your own pace as the narrative slowly reveals its enigmatic depth. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $12, 55% off, OlliOlli World Rad Edition is a vibrant skateboarding action platformer where you cruise through the eccentric and colorful land of Radlandia, meeting quirky locals, grinding rails, and pulling off tricks as you seek the mystical skate gods on your quest for Nirvana. The Rad Edition includes the Void Riders and Finding the Flow Zone story expansions, adding new biomes, levels, characters, and customization options. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $30, 50% off, Battle Brothers Complete Edition puts you in command of a mercenary company navigating a gritty, low-power medieval fantasy world across a procedurally generated open-world campaign. Decide where to travel, whom to hire or fight, and what contracts to take, manage and equip your Battle Brothers, engage in detailed tactical turn-based combat, and dive into all-included expansions like Beasts and Exploration and Blazing Deserts. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 300 hours to platinum. For $10, 60% off, Megaquarium tasks you with building and running your own aquarium, working through a 10-level Learn the Game campaign before diving into a fully customizable sandbox mode. Discover 97 species of livestock, each with their own unique care requirements, place over 100 different objects like filters, skimmers, and food dispensers, plan staff talks down to the subject and frequency, and add gift shops and full theming to your park. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $20, 60% off, Taiko no Tatsujin Drum Session packs over 70 awesome arcade songs in your home, bringing everything that makes the beloved long-running rhythm series great to fans everywhere across every included mode. Register friends and family in Friend Session to play together anytime, take on Taiko mode with popular characters in Guest Session, and climb the ranks against players worldwide in Ranked Match to reach the top spot. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 10 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. Good luck with that. For $12, 50% off, the Dave the Diver Dave and Ichiban bundle is a lighthearted adventure RPG where you explore the ever-changing blue hole by day, hunting rare fish and battling deep-sea creatures, before running a bustling sushi restaurant by night, crafting dishes and uncovering strange mysteries. The Ichiban Holiday Content Pack adds extra challenges, new minigames, and the chance to team up with Ichiban in this endlessly energetic and comedic loop. It's a 90 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $20, 50% off, Dragon Quest Builders 2 is a charming sandbox RPG where players construct, explore, and battle through a vibrant block-based world, combining creative building with classic Dragon Quest storytelling and combat. With its colorful environments, engaging crafting mechanics, playful quests, and cozy progression systems, it's perfect for both fans of the series and newcomers looking for a relaxing yet rewarding adventure. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $18, 40% off, Crossfire Sierra Squad puts you in command of an elite paramilitary fire team within Global Risk, battling crafty enemies from rival faction Blacklist in a relentless search for the truth. Take on 50 squad missions solo or in 2-player co-op, 13 single-player campaign missions, and up to 4-player horde mode, wielding 39 types of weapons including sniper rifles against 17 types of enemies in full 360-degree VR space. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $15, 25% off, Akuma Rise is a story-driven JRPG set in the demon realm of Adribune, where Cain awakens with no memories after washing ashore on a remote island as rival nations clash. Joined by 3 demon princesses and a strange mascot, search for fragments of your lost past through classic side-view turn-based battles, equip and grow magical orbs to unlock powerful skills, and unleash unique POW skills that can turn the tide of battle. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $10, 65% off, Game Tengoku CruisinMix Special is an enhanced port of a classic 90s vertically scrolling shooter, mixing cute characters with a world parodying a wide range of gaming tropes in history. Blast through tight controls and refined mechanics packed with surprises like mysterious eggplants, and dive into both the console original and the exclusive arcade mode for a retro game fan's dream combination of content and chaos. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $17, 15% off, Mars Horizon puts you in charge of a major space agency, guiding it from the dawn of the space age through landing astronauts on Mars in an alternate history of space travel. Build launch pads and research labs, construct custom vehicles from hundreds of combinations, run mission control to solve turn-based challenges, explore an extensive tech tree, and choose from 5 unique agencies or create your own to plot your roadmap to Mars. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 55 hours to platinum. For $34, 25% off. The Monster Train collection includes both Monster Train and Monster Train 2, delivering an epic strategic roguelike deck-building experience set on a train to hell. Defend your pyre across vertical battlegrounds using tactical decisions and card synergies, experiment with unique clans, unlock hidden cards, combine abilities for devastating combos, and compete in real-time multiplayer across new enemy factions. It's an 86 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 160 hours to finish both games. For $20, 50% off. Disgaea 5 Complete Bundle is a tactical RPG where the demon rebel Killia leads allies to overthrow the tyrannical Void Dark and reclaim the Netherworld. Command squads across grid-based battles with deep character customization, outrageous damage numbers, and strategic mechanics like geo-effects, while the Complete Edition adds bonus scenarios, fan-favorite characters, and extra classes from across the series. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 110 hours to platinum. For $13, 70% off. My Friend Peppa Pig Complete Edition bundles the base game with the Pirate Adventures DLC, letting you create your character and choose your clothes from the biggest Peppa adventure yet. Help Daddy Pig find his lost glasses, set sail aboard Captain Hog's boat hunting for treasure, jump in muddy puddles, meet favorite characters like George and Molly Mole, and explore locations like the beach, Snowy Mountain, and Treasure Island. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $12, 50% off. Anno Mutationem is a 2D action platformer and 3D exploration hybrid that drops you into a neon-soaked cyberpunk metropolis following a highly skilled combat-trained lone wolf on a personal mission. Seamlessly switch between 2D and 3D perspectives to explore sprawling cities and complex underground structures, and unlock new events while interacting with a cast of characters, including your trusty hacker sidekick. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $16, 35% off. One military camp tasked with rebuilding the last military camp standing against an evil maniac's conquest, recruiting and training brave fighters to push back the enemy. Place buildings efficiently, manage recruits' training and schedules, research hundreds of technologies, specialize troops into elite classes, complete missions to recover territory, and customize your camp with your own anthem, flags, and PA system voice recordings. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is, if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sale stuff that I put out, leave a like, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.